seal of the Instant Pot. When you're done with your Instant Pot, you can remove this seal. You can soak it in some vinegar and water because it's going to smell kind of bad. It's recommended that you buy extras. I haven't done that. I haven't needed to, but I'm going to probably eventually. You have to make sure that seal is really, really tight in there. Now, you can see in the Instant Pot, I've got all these wonderful, healthy things. The purple carrots, turmeric, maitake mushrooms are like gold. Oh my goodness. A little broccoli, a couple stalks of broccoli. I used most of that. And I did add some extra mushrooms that I forgot about. Then what happens is the Instant Pot, you take the arrow, you see there's an arrow right here, and you just put it like this. It should say off. I think yours is probably going to say the same thing. And then you're going to go like this, and you'll hear that little noise, which means it's ready to cook. A really important thing to do now is, you see this little steam vent here? This thing comes off and you can wash it. Well, venting is what you'll do when it's totally cooked. What I would do is I wouldn't release the steam from this pressure cooker. What I would do is I would just let it release naturally. If you do release it, don't do it with your hand, do it with a towel. A lot of steam will come up here, could even get on your ceiling. That's probably something to remember. So you're going to then seal it. And what you're going to do is you're going to turn it over here. You see how I turned it like that, sealing it? All right, and then when I want to open it, before I open up the Instant Pot, you're going to put it on venting. Please remember that, because it could be dangerous and really hot otherwise. Okay, so now the Instant Pot is ready to go. And I'm going to pick, I got to tell you this is very important. Typically, I simply do the meat in the Instant Pot, and then I just boil the vegetables in chicken broth and herbs and all that over the stove, because the Instant Pot is going to completely pulverize everything. Well, because of sugar feeling badly, I think it's good for it to be pulverized right now. But if she gets to where she can eat and she's actually going to the bathroom, I highly recommend you do it that way. Do the bone separately, the meat separately, and you're going to find that the bone just falls off, and that's the whole idea. But this first broth for sugar is just going to be really thick pulverized vegetables. They're just going to be one messy but very nutritious bunch of broth. And then later on, give her whole pieces of vegetables, because that way she'll be able to digest naturally. And I hope that's what happens in her case. Okay, so now I'm going to put on soup broth, which is up here. And it says that it's going to go for 30 seconds. I always take off the keep warm button, because I don't want to keep it warm. I want to be able to get to it as soon as possible. And I always put the pressure on high, normal. And it says it's going to cook for 30 minutes. And actually, I think I'm going to cook it even longer. Call me crazy. Like I said, I typically do a Costco chicken. I haven't done a lot of raw bones in here, so I'm bringing it up to 40 minutes, and we'll see what happens. And now we're going to go, it's just going to start. It's already saying that it's on. So now you see this little thing up here, it says P. That just means the pressure cooker is going to work, and that thing here means the steamer is going to work. It has the little thing that shows that the soup broth is on, the indicator. And I'm going to do a final video when I open everything up. Okay? All right.